Imagine this. Tomorrow morning, your boss calls you into the office. You expect the usual meeting, maybe another project, maybe more work. Instead, your boss smiles and says, "Congratulations. Starting next month, you're getting a 20% raise." You walk out feeling unstoppable. For the first time in months, maybe even years, you feel like you're finally getting ahead. You tell your family, you tell your friends. You start imagining everything this extra money will allow you to do. A nicer apartment, a better car, the newest phone, a vacation you've been putting off. Life finally feels like it's moving in the right direction. But then something strange happens. 6 months later, nothing has changed. The bigger paycheck is gone. Not because you lost your job, not because of an emergency. It simply disappeared. Your rent increased because you moved somewhere nicer. Your monthly payments increased because you upgraded your car. Your subscriptions multiplied. You started eating out more often. Without realizing it, your new lifestyle quietly expanded until it consumed every extra dollar you earned. And suddenly, you're living paycheck to paycheck again, just with nicer stuff. This happens to millions of people every single year. Most of them never even notice it. They believe their problem is that they don't earn enough money. But the real problem is much more dangerous, because the moment they earn more, they immediately spend more. Psychologists have a name for this: lifestyle inflation. It's one of the most powerful psychological traps in modern society. And once you understand it, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Think back to 5 years ago. Remember the salary you dreamed of making? Maybe it was $50,000, maybe $100,000, maybe even less. Back then, you believed reaching that number would solve your financial problems forever. But if you're earning that amount today, does it feel extraordinary? Probably not. It feels normal. That's because human beings are incredibly good at adapting. Our brains weren't designed to stay impressed for very long. The first time you buy a luxury car, it feels amazing. A few months later, it's just your car. The first time you move into a bigger house, you can't believe your luck. A year later, it's simply home. The excitement fades, the happiness disappears, and suddenly, your brain starts looking for the next upgrade. A better neighborhood, a bigger television, a newer watch, a more expensive vacation. The finish line keeps moving further away. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. Like running on a treadmill, you keep moving, you keep working harder, but financially, you stay in exactly the same place. This explains something that confuses a lot of people. Why do some people earning $40,000 a year feel financially secure, while others earning $400,000 constantly feel stressed about money? Because income alone doesn't create wealth. Behavior does. Money doesn't change who you are. It simply magnifies the habits you already have. If you spend everything you earn, you'll spend more as your income grows. If you save consistently, you'll save more as your income grows. The paycheck isn't the deciding factor. Your habits are. This is where one incredibly simple idea changes everything. An idea popularized by German financial author Bodo Schäfer. At first, it almost sounds too simple to matter. In fact, most people reject it immediately, because it feels like giving something up. But that's exactly why it works. His rule is surprisingly simple. Every single time your income increases, whether it's a raise, a bonus, a promotion, or even a successful side hustle, take half of the increase and invest it immediately. Not next month, not after thinking about it, immediately. Let's say you receive a raise worth an extra $500 every month. Most people instantly adjust their lifestyle by the full $500. Instead, Schäfer suggests something radically different. Live as if you only received a $250 raise. Enjoy the other half. But invest the remaining $250 before your brain has a chance to spend it. At first, it doesn't seem like much. In fact, it almost feels disappointing. Your salary increased, yet you're choosing not to spend all of it. But here's what most people fail to understand. Wealth isn't built by making one huge financial decision. It's built through hundreds of tiny decisions repeated over many years. Every raise becomes another investment. Every promotion buys another piece of your future instead of another monthly payment. Every increase in income quietly expands your assets instead of your expenses. This single habit completely changes the direction of your financial life. Because now, your lifestyle grows slowly, but your investments grow forever. And that's a game almost nobody is playing.